Hey, American contractors, viewers of the American Contractor Show. I'm here with John Dye at Win the Storm, and I have to tell you, anyone that is associated with American Contractor Show, you are a badass.
Big shout out to American Contractor Show. If you don't know, you definitely need to check out the Storm Summit. They're doing it in excellence. Check them out.
Hey, what's up? This is your friend, Francisco Serrano. If you haven't checked it out, American Contractor Show, YouTube channel, Facebook channel, Twitter, Instagram, all the platforms, you need to go them, like them, start learning about your craft.
Hey, I'm Matt Danskin with Restoration Referral System. Check out the American Contractor Show. The truck that they've got is awesome. Everything else that they have going on.
This is Larry Bache with the Northern Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Northern Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I as a contractor appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor who's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
What's up, everybody? Lead meteorologist John Choquette here for a Saturday edition of our forecast. Thanks as always to C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, and American Contractor Show for sponsoring our videos. You can check them out down in the description below. We're going to jump right into those headlines. We have had some storms ongoing this morning. If you have our notifications up, you see you got some wind, some hail happening in the deep south, and that's going to continue through the rest of this afternoon. Actually, have some more storms possible with some large hail, possibly upwards of tennis ball size in Alabama this evening. And then after that, we're going to have a bit of a break for tomorrow and Monday before things ramp up again on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we will kind of just tap on that just a little bit before we get into the rest of your weekend. Here is all the storm reports from yesterday. The hail looks pretty intense, but this does include everything sub-severe as well. This was the biggest storm. This had the massive hail upwards over 3 inches in diameter. This is a storm that Derek and the chase team were on. Saw a bunch of tornadoes with that. Had some hail in the Dallas area. That was, you know, a 2-star map. And then we had a little bit of hail down by San Antonio. And that storm actually continued all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. And the storm hit Wichita Falls as well, and some isolated quarter-sized hail in Yukon, Oklahoma yesterday as well. And then you can see all these wind and hail reports. This was actually late last night into early this morning for your storm reports. This is what we got so far from yesterday. We had 6 tornadoes, all pretty much from one storm, 66 large hail reports, and 57 high wind reports. That brings our total for the year up to 232 tornadoes, 1,235 large hail reports, and 1,464 high wind reports. And how's that compared to this time last year? Well, we can just kind of skip over that. And hopefully we'll catch up those numbers a little bit as we go into May. From 2020, May ended up really quieting down. So if we can get a busy May, we may actually catch up to 2020 and surpass it pretty quick. Fingers crossed, we'll see how things work out with that. Current conditions here, you can see this is what's happening at the moment in the southeast. You have a real band of severe weather extending across southern Georgia into the northern panhandle of Florida. Occasional severe thunderstorm warnings with this. We have one intense looking supercell here I think's dropping some hail. And then otherwise, this is mostly sub-severe here in eastern Georgia. But notice how much clearing there is in Alabama. This is setting the stage for some more storms to form this afternoon after about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon across central Alabama and southern Alabama as well. Current conditions for temperatures across the nation. Pretty nice day everywhere else across the country. A little cool for this time of year. 69 in Dallas, 86 in Houston. You can tell where the cold front's hanging out. And then 61 in Kansas City. And for anyone asking about Denver, it's 39. You guys aren't getting hail yet. You still gotta wait a few more weeks. And going into the future radar, we're showing all that activity in southern Georgia is gonna move off the coast. And it's going to set the stage by 3 o'clock. You see these little cells here in south central Alabama. That's going to be your potential for large hail as more storms form in the Alabama region, and it could get a little messy into later in the afternoon, but there is that possibility of some large hail with any of these storms, potentially a tornado or two, or even some gusty winds. And up north, got to keep an eye on this here over by maybe by Huntsville or was it Decatur or something? I'm trying to remember all the towns up in northern Alabama that could see hail as well. Got to keep an eye on that, though I think the hail potential further north may not be as high as here south of I-65, and that will continue through the evening. And by about 9, 10 o'clock, things really start to wind down as the sun goes down. So as storms move into Georgia in the evening hours, I think the hail potential will go down considerably as we lose the heating, that warm sunshine heating everything to make the storms a little bit stronger. There's a significant hail model. It does show that potential for hail through this afternoon across portions of Alabama. And let's see if we can continue it here. There we go. Pushing forward, it does show it. You know, notice how everything kind of recovers after the storms that have passed this morning and then going into this afternoon. Again, that hail potential, again, possibly upwards of tennis ball size hail in the strongest storms. And then notice how it really dies off as soon as the sun goes down this evening after about 8 or 9 o'clock across Georgia. So what does that bring? The potential maximum hail size, I've already mentioned a couple times here, up to tennis ball size hail is what we're expecting for that biggest hail report for the day here. We got pretty close yesterday. I don't think we got an official report of 4-inch hail, but we definitely got pretty dang close. And it actually didn't even dent the truck as far as I know, right, Derek? Yeah, it didn't dent the truck. Derek's off the side there. So hail stalkers dent-free still. This is what we got for the hail forecast for the rest of your day here on Saturday. This quarter-size hail potential is actually pretty much right now. This will go away once we get to about 2 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. But here in the red, that is your jackpot for that potential for hail upwards of tennis ball size. And the biggest population center in there is Montgomery, Alabama. Got that moderate chance of hail upwards of towards tennis ball size in the strongest storms. Birmingham and Atlanta, both of which on that lower end for hail. I think the majority of the storms are going to be south of Birmingham, so if anything does happen there, I think chances are it'll be lower on the severe scale of $1 to $50 size. Low chance. You got to pretty much get to about I-65 here for where you're going to see that potential for bigger hail. Hattiesburg, you have a low chance as well as New Orleans. Storms may back build far enough into Mississippi, into parts of Louisiana. But again, I think it's really going to be focused here on south central Alabama, and also a low chance over by Jacksonville. Kind of similar to what we're saying for South Carolina and Georgia, where storms are going to be moving through the next hour or so. And once it goes off the coast, you guys aren't going to see anything after that. So this is what we got for the city forecast for Montgomery between about 3 and 8 p.m. I think your best chance probably around 5 or 6. You could have up to tennis ball size hail for your maximum hail size, moderate chance of at least quarters, and then low chance just because the storms are going to be pretty scattered. So you pretty much have to do the needle in a haystack getting a big storm over Montgomery, but we'll be watching that super carefully for you guys. And then going into your day tomorrow, it's going to be quiet, nothing really going to be happening, so no severe hail, no severe weather really at all expected for your Sunday. So your second half of your weekend's looking fantastic to get out there, possibly get on some roofs or just enjoy your Sunday. And Monday's looking about the same, and we reset for areas in western Oklahoma, Kansas, and into Texas on Tuesday. So follow us on our social media platforms. I think we will have some videos of the tornadoes the team saw yesterday posted on our Facebook page and our other social media platforms coming up pretty soon here, so don't miss out on that. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all Hail Trace hit See First on Facebook so you don't miss any of our live coverage either. And you can give us a call at 855-334-4245. Any comments, questions, or concerns you may have, set up a training, whatever it is, you guys know the deal. It's a great number to call. We answer the phone on Saturdays and Sundays, don't worry. You can email us as well, info@hailtrace.com, and visit our website at hailtrace.com for more details. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you again on Monday at 12 p.m. Have a great day.